all SEC final, ready to rock and roll. I get to say those magical 4 words, folks. Let's play some tennis. Dasha Vidmanova, the Georgia senior again, currently a top 350 player in the world, not just a top 5 player here in college. Vidmanova straight set wins in 3 of her 5 matches to get here, pushed to 3 sets in round 2 against Kaylee Evans, and then again yesterday against Julia Fliegner. Here's my favorite Vidmanova statistic, courtesy of our friend Greg Sharko. Dasha Vidmanova has been broken 15 times this tournament, but saved 68 of the break points she's faced. She's faced 47 break points. Vidmanova saving 32 of 47 break points she's faced. She's held serve 71% of the time this event. Get into the DJ Bennett statistics in her first service game, but again, Vidmanova, size, length, speed, fluidity. There's nothing on a court Dasha Vidmanova can't do. quarters, 3 sets yesterday over Julia Garcia Ruiz. The Auburn Junior open up her first service game. Love one here, opening set. You know it's a fun way to start your match? On serve, ace. Ace wide for Bennett, who's held serve 75% of the time here this week. She saved 17 of the 31 break points that she's faced. Converted 28 of 51 chances. 55% break percentage, slightly above Vidmanova's 53. Worth noting, the average top 50 WTA singles player breaks serve about 36% of the time. Both these players over 50, yet that's pretty good. And as always, the tennis gods have a sense of humor. They giveth, they taketh away. Ace to start, double fault to follow. We're rolling. It's an excellent +1 there. We'll show you the DJ Bennett game style here on display. Again, when she has her feet set, when she's dictating with that first forehand, it's a WTA Tour level ball. Bennett puts a hold on the board. And now maybe both these players, deep breath, right? First hold, shakes the nerves. One all overall is our singles final, rocking and rolling. Should have mentioned earlier. Interesting conditions today. It's going to be our warmest day. Right now it is just downright pleasant outside. Maybe 70 degrees on the nose. Slight breeze, but that breeze is starting to pick up. This might be our windiest day of the week thus far. Powers that be that this is a sport to support moving forward. DJ Bennett on serve, serving 1-2 opening set. It's on the serve where I mentioned that wind might play a factor today. Already 2 double faults here now for Bennett. Did it to herself. I think that lob was going wide. Show it one more time. You all see it. Let's see here again. Good approach shot. Excellent spot to hit. Yeah, that was leaking wide. Again, one of those moments where you just have to wonder not pre-match, early match nerves. You're playing for an NCAA championship. How could you not feel them? It's a little bit of a look here for Vidmanova. Uncles to start us again. A new coaching staff here this season at Auburn. Jordan Zabo, longtime Texas A&M lead assistant. They win a national championship last spring. Not a shock to see him get a head coaching opportunity. Oh, but a loose service game to start from Bennett. Vidmanova makes the first move for 3-1. A reminder, Dasha Vidmanova is up 4-1 in all 3 sets she played yesterday. From 4-1 up, dropped that first set 6-4, but 2-2 from there against Michigan's Julia Fliegner. Dasha Vidmanova breaking serve at least 6 times in each of her last 4 matches. Broke serve 9 times yesterday. There's a lot of balls in play. There's a consistency to her depth. There's just a consistency, period. That's ridiculous, because then she sneaks one of those by you as well. I'll say it again, Medvedevian. Lulls you to sleep with the pace down the center. And then, yeah, gripped and ripped. Vidmanova holds for 4-1. So run to celebrate that as a college tennis community. That's a great point for the nerves. That's the DJ Bennett we saw all yesterday. Safe target on the first serve. I should say, safe target on the +1 forehand and just ruthlessly efficient moving forward. Needs to find that gear. has to find ways to assert herself. And look, you have to take swings. When you're playing Dasha Vidmanova, I know it sounds silly, you have to be willing to lose while missing. Because if you're trying to outgrind Vidmanova, you're just going to lose. Rare instant of an unforced error off the racket of Vidmanova. I suppose that's the sort of swing you can take with an early 4-1 scoreboard lead. But if I'm DJ Bennett, I'd rather miss 30 forehand volleys today, at least attempting to move forward, than get baited into playing long, winding rallies, which are just right up Vidmanova's alley. That's the DJ Bennett again we've seen all week long. A couple of big first serves. And make a mental note, that wide serve on the deuce side into the Dasha forehand. Clearly that's a decision today. That's a target to look for. Bennett holds 4-2-4. Get low, though. I love that knee bend. And again, that's probably the ball when Vidmanova starts making that secondary forehand, this one right here she missed on. When that ball becomes consistent, I think there's legitimate top 10 upside. I know, I'm hyperbolic. I know. Glass half full sort of guy, Alex. You and your optimism, but I'm telling you, the talent is real, and it's undeniable. Right now, though, the forehand gets a little loose.
15-30.
Two misfires there from Vidmanova. This counts as a window. Again, Vidmanova has faced 47 break points this week. She's been broken 5 times in every match. That's exactly, oh. It's exactly the ball, though, DJ Bennett needs to hit. We'll show it to you one more time. You be the judge. I mean, it's tough because Vidmanova's body kind of just blocked our camera, right? But you see sideline officials, a fully chaired match. We have players, in the, obviously an official in the chair, on the baseline, on the service line, on the sidelines. Still second break point chance here for Bennett.
Alt.
Vidmanova's ability to continue to develop this gear, that ability to move forward. As by the way, you hear our wind starting to pick up for the first time in the background. The more comfortable Vidmanova becomes closing forward, I mean, again, the higher that upside creeps. 2 break points fought off, deciding point to come. Bennett says, let's go to the deuce side, please. Of course, returner's choice on these deciding points. Make a mental note. Here this week, now can DJ Bennett find some success here on serve, serving 2-5. Just a little loose.
30.
All right, I think we're going to be able to catch it on replay. Dasha Vidmanova did not like the call. You saw that casual flick of a forehand on the baseline. She thought the ball was well long. In fact, I think you'll see it there. She expected, but the chair umpire, the flat palm, the universal tennis indication, no, that ball was good. Guess what? Didn't matter. 36 minutes on the clock. Set points, Vidmanova. now it's Bennett's turn to fight off some break points. Again, it's still a deficit. Double break here. Double break here. Good math, Alex. It's still a single break deficit. It's I'll learn how to count eventually. Deciding point, break point to come. Also a set point, of course, as well. DJ Bennett sends a little message. The Auburn Tiger Jr. refusing to roll over in that service game. You gotta love that. If I want to show you just very quickly, perhaps a little impetus for all of you at home to open up both of our streams. And again, would really appreciate it if you did. Trying to juice these numbers, prove to the powers that be college tennis is a popular sport that demands an audience. Demands a platform, I should say. Right now, Michael Zhang 2 points away from the opening set. DJ Bennett now a love 30 opening. Again, you can watch that match in its entirety, unimpeded here on ESPN+. We're locking in full screen here. Second straight service game, DJ Bennett's got to look.
Ball.
It was really close. We're painting sidelines. I mean, come on now. That's the quality we've been looking for. Again, that forehand on the run cross court, I'll say it again, Medvedevian. Reminds me a lot of the top 5 men's player in the world, Daniil Medvedev. Oh no, she ran into the net. No. but she hit the net. Didn't she? I mean, there's no doubt about that serve, but as Dasha Vidmanova was closing there, she ran into the net. Your foot touches the net. It's the point. Am I missing something? Instead, more break points fought off. It's a set point Vidmanova. So the opening set goes to Dasha Vidmanova. In each of her last 2 service games, she fights off 3 break points. The most famous foot touch of the net since, perhaps today, as Vidmanova takes that opening set 6-3. Vidmanova on the attack. And again, that's when Dasha's at her best, asserting herself again. If you're just joining us, Alex Gruskin here. I promise this will be the last time I bring it up, but 15-40 there. DJ Bennett pushing forward in that 3-5, in the 5-3 service game of Vidmanova. Vidmanova tracked down the ball, but she very clearly ran into the net. And I'm sorry, but that is supposed to be a point awarded to Bennett. There was no objection, though, from the Auburn side. No one seemed to say anything. I'm pretty sure I have my rules correct here, that that point should have been awarded to Bennett. You see the @ handle on my screen. If you disagree, tell me why. But right now, Dasha otherwise is cruising. Both the singles and doubles titles. I mean, that's just so smooth. We'll show it to you one more time. This is Vidmanova at your best, at her best. She just lulls you to sleep. High and heavy consistency. I mean, again, that's a good forehand spot. But that backhand line, she's done that a couple of times now, right? Opening up the court, 6-3, 2-love. Got to be real careful here if you're DJ Bennett. Yeah, that's DJ Bennett at her best, and that's a perfect responses. By the way, you see that wind swirling, or you hear it maybe. Wind grabbing a hold of that lob. Had one coach told me all the touch shots today, he called them the cute shots, to be honest, and I liked that phrasing, but those sort of drop shot, lob shots, you hang those in the wind today, it is going to be even more difficult to execute than usual. So that drop shot just kind of hanging in the air there. Bennett moves way too well. You can't give her that much time.
Ball.
had to have Dasha Vidmanova serving 6-3, 2-1. That's just ridiculous. You're not supposed to be this tall, this fluid, this skilled. And we'll show it to you one more time. I mean, on the full slide. Oh, yes. Wind grabbed a hold of that ball, too, no doubt. But now, again, 2-1 here, 15 love for Vidmanova. Now she's starting to connect with the forehand as well. All the different gears on display. And sometimes she'll pull out of this forehand, right? We've seen her sail this ball long a couple times today. That's just racket speed at its finest. So 2-1 now, 30 love. That's gorgeous, as there you see. So 30-15. So often she gets that serve on you shoulder height as well, right? 40-15. Game point chances here for Vidmanova. That's better from Bennett. It does feel like for the most part today, Vidmanova has been more than content. Just playing down the center of the court. Almost daring DJ Bennett to try to create.
Point, receiver's choice.
does secure the hold for 3-1, stays out in front, though DJ Bennett starting, I mean, she's had so many looks now. 3 of the last 4 Vidmanova service games, she's had breakpoint chances. That's Bennett at her best, and again, just too few and far between today, right? Said it at the start, I'd rather play Dasha missing than would being lulled into her terms, and it does feel like thus far we have played on Vidmanova's terms. That's much, much better. Much, much better. Maybe it's the condition. I apologize. Didn't mean to hit the deciding point there. That was just a miss hit by me. Scoreboard exactly correct. 30 all coming up. Too many of those today. Just too many freebies offered up to Dasha Vidmanova. Now it's not a deciding point, but it is 2 break point chances for the double break lead. difference between good and great. DJ Bennett hit a good forehand cross on that point. Dasha Vidmanova played great defense, and turning that defense into offense is just, it's why she is who she is. It's why she's been one of the 5 best college tennis players in the country, probably for company. Throwing one more name at you, I suppose. Kathy Jordan, 1979 for Stanford. So again, 4 players since 1979. To Vidmanova. Pulled for 5-1, and now she's a game away. And again, she asks all the right questions. That approach shot yesterday paid all sorts of dividends for DJ Bennett, just not today. Vidmanova, the dip and chase. Well, that's a nice overhead from DJ Bennett. Question is it too little too late, as again, these windy conditions, it's just made it difficult to play perfect attacking tennis. Love the height on that approach shot there from Bennett. Just a different look, a different launch point for Vidmanova on that pass. She get out of this service game. She certainly had many a breakpoint chances, even if she struggled to convert today. It's something. It's something to maybe get the juices going. Again, back's pushed against the wall. Now you got nothing, no choice but to swing. Play a little more freely, as, by the way, Michael Zhang is now up a set and a break. The Columbia junior closing in on a national championship run. 6-2, 4-3, 30 all. He leads. Bennett holds to at least ask the question. All right. Can Dasha Vidmanova become just the 6th player since 1979 to capture both a singles and doubles title during her career? I had forgotten Yana Yurakova of Cal. Thank you to the GOAT, Colette Lewis, for the fact check. Vidmanova serving for the title, 6-3, 5-2. Again, DJ Bennett has had chances, right? 4-2, 15-40 in set number 1. 5-3, 15-40 in set number 2. Obviously, there was the net touch gate that we can litigate after the fact, perhaps tomorrow. I still think, again, Vidmanova deserves the scoreboard she's built for herself unequivocally. But DJ Bennett has had chances today. Yeah, that's much better. Attacking tennis from DJ Bennett. This was her default mode yesterday when under scoreboard pressure. Just get forward. Make your opponent do something special. The depth on that DJ Bennett backhand. Again, how flat, how easily it moved through the court. More breakpoint chances. Surely she's going to convert one of these, right? match just wasn't going to end without DJ Bennett breaking through at some point. Finally secures the break. I mean, again, fighting off break points has been the story for Dasha Vidmanova. With her success here today, she has fought off over 50 break points this week. That's not true. She's faced over 50 break points. She's fought off, though, now over 40 on the week. That's nuts. Vidmanova, though, right back, and again, it's just been down the center steady. Forces all of her opponents to have to create at an elite level. It's just a lot of pressure to have to deal with. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Not sure if anyone in college tennis right now defends as well as Dasha Vidmanova. She is 2 points away from the singles title. Ozan Barish, by the way, from 4-3 down, now 5-3 up on serve, but up in the second set of the men's singles final, a match available exclusively here on ESPN+. She's been locked in from the start. Depth out of the backhand corner. That's just not the side I'd want to test. It's held up all match long. And now Dasha Vidmanova's got 3 match points. Calling all the dogs. You got yourself another national champion. Last spring it was doubles. This fall, Georgia senior Dasha Vidmanova becomes just the 6th woman since 1979 to end her college career with both a doubles and a singles national championship. Vidmanova, 6-3, 6-3. She knocks out DJ Bennett. Your 2024 NCAA singles champion. As you see, head coach Jordan Zabbo of Auburn immediately over to congratulate. Well, speaking of spectacular, joining us now on our broadcast, your 2024-25 NCAA singles champion, and by the way, just the sixth player since 1979 to capture both a singles and doubles title in her college career. It's Georgia senior Dasha Vidmanova. Dasha, first of all, congratulations to you on the title. Talk me through the match. What was working so well for you out there today?
Thank you. I mean, as I've been telling you before, I was just trying to stick to my game, my serve, kind of the shots that I can control. It was really windy today, so it was a little bit like up and down. I think we both had better games, both had worse games, but I was just trying to stick to my game and be consistent all the way through. And I think it worked pretty well. I served pretty well and got a little bit tight at the end, as I usually do, but I'm glad I could pull it through.
Yeah, no, it was particularly impressive to see. And, again, end of that first set, 4-2, you're down 15-40. 5-3, you're down 15-40. To get through those two service games, to get through that first set, what did that do for the nerves? And also on a day like today where the wind had picked up in a way it really hadn't since early in the week, how do those conditions impact the tennis we saw today?
Yeah, I just think I personally was trying to focus more on my feet because the ball was like all over the place at some point. And in the first set, kind of same thing happened yesterday. So, but I mean, it's no ad when the deuce points. It's just like it could go both ways. And today I was maybe a little bit more lucky than yesterday, and it went my way. So I was really glad that I could win the first set, and I didn't have to do what I did yesterday. But I definitely helped winning those games going into the second set with like confidence on the serve. So yeah.
Yeah, no, sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. In your case, you get to be both here today, and that's a credit to you. I am curious again, and I said this to our fans, not only is it all the college success, you win an NCAA doubles championship in the spring, reach the team final, now here an NCAA singles champion as well, but this summer, 40-7 on ITF Pro Circuit play. All that is to say, 2024 is starting to feel like the year of Dasha Vidmanova. I'm just curious, what seems to have clicked so well for you this season? And again, an 11th month run like this, what does that say about your tennis? What does that do for your confidence moving forward?
I'm not sure what exactly clicked, but I think I played the 3 years of college with kind of no pressure of thinking about rankings or points in the pros, and then when I decided to play some in the summer, I wasn't putting much expectations on myself. I just wanted to see kind of where my level is, and then started with a 15Ks, and it started kind of match after match. I was feeling really good, really confident, and then I just kept playing and played higher tournaments, played people that are ranked higher, and it kind of just was working, and I was gaining confidence. I was, playing very well, and having that summer and then going into NCAAs with obviously 40 matches that I won, that brought a lot of confidence. I was really calm going to the matches. I knew that I have the level, so if I just stay consistent, do what I do, I can, I will be fine. So it's been a great year. I mean, I didn't expect that to be that way, but it was great. It's great graduating college knowing that I have the 300 ranking, and then I can go into the tournaments, and I'm just excited for one more season and one more NCAA thing to achieve.
No, absolutely. There's just one title left for you to have all of the Infinity Stones, I suppose, on the gauntlet. I am curious just more broadly for fans tuning in at home who maybe are more pro than collegiate fans. Can you talk to them about the level? I know I've asked you this before, but this week compared to all the pro tennis you played this summer, how do the best of the best in college compare to what you were seeing on the pro circuit every week?
Yeah, I would say the level of college is very high. I mean, I played 3 years with no pro tournaments, and then in pro tournaments I was doing just fine. So I think the matches that I got in college prepared me very well. I think everyone is competing and fighting a lot. It's a little bit different for me personally with the no ad, and just it's a little different pressure, different type of competition. But I think the level overall is pretty similar. I would say the college level right now is very high, very similar to, positions 1 and 2 and even 3. I would say top 5, 300 is somewhere up there.
No, I mean, again, and it's a credit to you certainly that all of that success seems to have translated. Here's my final question for you. roughly 1,000 match wins here in 2024. What does Dasha Vidmanova do to celebrate a moment like this? And dare I say, do you allow yourself a little time off as we head towards the month before spring play begins? How are you going to celebrate a moment like this?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a little bit time off, but I mean, there's one more tournament in Tampa, 50K. We'll see about that one, but I was planning on playing it. But I don't know, definitely go back to Athens, you know, just we have a nice dinner and then go to Thanksgiving break, just, you know, have a little time away from tennis and then go back to it.
No, I love to hear that. And again, folks tuning in at home, that mentality, the rest of us, we're not touching a racket for at least a month. Dasha's thinking about her pro tour success, and certainly, again, success leads to success, and that's all we've seen from you here in 2024. So thoroughly deserved. Georgia senior Dasha Vidmanova, your 2024-25 NCAA singles champion. Congratulations to you on a much-deserved title run.
Thanks, Alex.
And now we lock in, of course, in our women's doubles final. Again, a congratulations to Dasha Vidmanova, 2024-25 NCAA singles champion. By the way, just want to pop over and show you, because right now on our other feed, Michael Zhang is serving for the match. Break lead, so again, even a bearish break here. Still some serious work to do. Again, this match available unimpeded or uninterrupted or on its own, however you want to describe it. The men's singles final available here on ESPN Plus exclusively. Actually, I guess we can keep with it here now, as UCLA holding at love. Again, Fakih Center trying to be the first all-freshman pairing at Philadelphia Osteopathic College. So that's what happened the last time an Ivy League player won the men's singles title. That's the sort of era we were in college athletics. Of course, we all remember that Lucian Williams title was the pride of the Warren G. Harding administration, right? We all remember that. Okay, Zhang's got match points. Again, to watch the match point, head on over to the Chris Halioris feed here on ESPN Plus. Meanwhile, we lock in as this is Melodie Collard serving 1-2 love 15.
Number 16, NCAA championship.
Well, there you hear it, folks. Your 2024 NCAA men's singles champion, Michael Zhang, does it. Redemption for the Columbia Lion. Knocked out in last year's final. Today, he would not be denied a 3-set win over Ozan Barish. Singles champions named, doubles finals coming up. Again, on that court, it'll be Gavin Young, Benjamin Kate of Michigan, taking on the TCU pairing of Louis Maxted, Pedro Vivez. Chris Halioris on the call for that one. We'll actually have Michael Zhang here on our feed in the next, I imagine, 15-20 minutes to talk through his singles title run. It's the opening break for Center and Fakih. And they're just so fundamentally sound. Two freshmen have no right to just play with such principles already developed. Again, how tightly they pinch forward. It's a coach's dream. All Olivia Center has to do there is have her hands up. As, by the way, Kate Fakih serving here on the near side. These two telling us yesterday in the post-match presser they've been playing together since they were 10 years old. A decade of continuity. You cannot fake that on a doubles court. I mean, come on. +1 to perfection. All right, it's something. And again, when they're at their best, Collard is the one dominating at the net. Chervinsky swinging freely from the baseline. As there you hear Michigan men's doubles. TCU men's doubles about to work their way out on court. Here's Elaine Chervinsky. It seems lopsided. It's just a single break. 1-4 Who's trail. For two freshmen to come out this composed, this dialed, have they made a tactically wrong decision yet. They haven't. It's ridiculous. Not good, not great. It is ridiculous. Where did you find this angle, Olivia Center? "5-1 lead for the freshman. They've done it in 24 minutes. That's ridiculous. It's worth noting Virginia has dropped some tough sets already this weekend. In the quarters, they dropped a 6-love set. That pairing of Tan Gillig or Maltby. Even if they don't ultimately take this set, just to try and find a break here is, by the way, the lefties Olivia Center. She's serving on the far side. Collard here on the ad. Chervinsky on the deuce. Need more of that, even if, again, it's not ultimately this set. And by the way, that "Let's Go Who's" you hear in the background, the always vociferous, passionate, enthusiastic Mr. Chervinsky, Elaine's father. It's the Mr. Chervinskys of the world that make this sport such a delight to cover. That energy, that enthusiasm, as again, Collard stepping into a return of serve. Deciding point, set point coming up. They say, let's send it to Chervinsky. Not to be denied yet. Collard to serve now on the far side for the Who's.
On court number 6, we are ready for the NCAA men's doubles final. TCU, Michigan, for serve. Right now.
Well, he's still amped, aren't you? Championship Sunday continuing. Melodie Collard, 30-love, 2-5. And that's real smooth from Elaine Chervinsky. They need more of that. All right, it's a Virginia hold for 3-5, so once again, they'll ask the question. Still, it'll be Fakih, the UCLA freshman, serving for the opening set. Quick reset of our scoreboard. Don't worry, 5-3, love 15 now. I've got us. So smart with the target. I want to show it to you one more time. Fakih. This is what I mean when I say the fundamentals are so sound. Dragged all the way off the court. Could have gone for something funky. But if you go inside out there, you're just opening up all sorts of space, all sorts of angle for Virginia. So as always, middle solved the riddle. Center there to clean things up real nicely, 15-all. And then Olivia Center has just been money today. Finishing forward at the net, 30-15, the Bruins freshman's 2 points away from the opening set. The Bruins freshman, excuse me, I think I said freshmen's. It's okay, I'll learn how to speak eventually. points coming. That's just a case of having way too much time on your hands. Probably shouldn't have let that ball bounce, right? Got to take that one out of the air. Still a second set point to come. I formation the call. I like it. So it's twofold. First of all, not up the call from the chair, meaning Kate Fakih didn't get there until the second bounce. Does Collard probably have to finish that first one? Yes, but is that what the Who's look like at their best? Absolutely. Collard taking over the net. 2 set points fought off. It is a deciding point, set point, and the certainty of saying, hey, we're going to Chervinsky. Virginia knows the all-senior pairing who they want to be in this moment. For Michigan, it's the first time they've competed for an NCAA doubles title, and they've had some good teams over the years. Malavia Washington and Ed Nagel, Victor Amaya, former Michigan Wolverine. And yet it's Gavin Young, Benjamin Kate who have that opportunity to play for the first national championship. Again, that match available here on ESPN Plus exclusively. We head back over to the business end. Middle solves the riddle. It's tough. Not unfair to say. It feels like Olivia Center right now is the only one who can finish some volleys. I mean, again, that's Melodie Collard doing her thing, extending rallies. And a credit, though, there to the UCLA pairing. Fakih and Center continuing to close the net, trying to close the deal here in the opening set. And speaking of closing the deal, joining us now on our broadcast, winner of the 2024 NCAA Men's Singles Championship. Of course, it's got to feel sweet to get a little bit of a revenge after falling short just last spring. It's Columbia junior Michael Zhang now joining us. Michael, first of all, congratulations to you on the victory. Let's just start. After everything that happened in last year's final, how does it feel to be the NCAA Singles Champion?
Yeah, I mean, it honestly is a huge relief. You know, I just kind of sigh of relief after that last point, and you finally got the title after, a tough loss, after, a long year last year. I mean, not even last year, like 6 months ago. But, yeah, no, it feels amazing to finally get it done and get the title for myself in Columbia.
Yeah, no, again, so thoroughly deserved. And look, it was a tricky match. Yes, you were up a set and a break, but it was tough conditions out there. Talk me through tactically maybe what switch you had to make to start the third and ultimately how you were able to pull away there in the deciding set.
Yeah, tough conditions for sure. I thought it was very difficult to serve today. Toss was going a little bit of everywhere. I think, Ozan would probably have the same feeling because I feel like both guys had a lot of chances to break. And, I thought I had it once I went up that break in the second. And, credit to him, I think, him and his team, they changed it up a little bit. He was trying to go for a little bit too much, and in these windy conditions, it's a little bit tough when the ball isn't, in the perfect strike zone. And he was giving me a lot of free points from his forehand side. And then I think he, kind of just started grinding a little bit and, making a lot of balls. The rallies in the second, towards the end of the second, were a lot longer. And, I felt a little bit of pressure to, go for it. And I started making a few more errors. And then in the third, I thought I served a little bit better, made a few more first serves. And, I kind of just committed to move my feet a little more and just so I can get in a position to really hit the ball. And, it kind of worked out at the end.
Yeah, no, again, particularly impressive by you. And now that you're in the winner's circle, I don't feel bad in asking. You were up a set and a break. You had the deuce point volley there. You kind of mishit it. How do you manage to mentally reset after a moment like that? And I'm just curious, again, to be able to do so, to have a run like this, a moment like this, you're the number 2 seed, you win the tournament. How does something like this help your confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I kind of felt my stomach drop a little bit after missing that volley. I was like, oh my God, no way did I blow it again. But no, I just reset, and I knew it was going to be a tough match today. I knew he wanted it really bad, and he was going to come out and give it his best. So, I kind of just did the same. I was like, I'm just going to make this third set as tough as possible, make as many balls as possible, and, hopefully get it done. And, I'm happy to get it done.
No, absolutely. And this was something lingering in the background. I can ask you about it now because the run, of course, is complete. U.S. Open playoff. That's something, obviously, you guys were competing for here this week. You make the finals as an American. You have the opportunity to clinch one of those spots. I'm curious if that was something you were thinking about. I know you have serious pro aspirations to have earned that distinction already this season. What does that mean to you as well?
Yeah, I think it's huge that, we're both in the playoffs, so I know Ozan's going to be there. And I think it's going to be fun, just go out there and enjoy it. Obviously, you're playing for US Open wildcard, so there's guys are going to be competing hard, and there's going to be a lot of pressure. But I think it's going to be fun, for the top college guys, just competing for a spot in I think it's in May, or is it?
I don't even know if they've announced the date yet, truth be told.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun. I'm just going to go in and enjoy it and, hopefully, get the wild card. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, again, so thoroughly deserved, my friend. Well, my last thing I wanted to ask you, obviously, it was a difficult offseason for your head coach, Howie Endelman, and I'm just curious to have won this title for him, to have won this title for Columbia men's tennis. Heck, it's since 1922. I know you remember Lucian Williams winning the title for Yale back then, but you're the first since 1922 to capture a title for the Ivy League, and I think the first Columbia title since the 50s as well. Just, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to your program? And again, to do this for Howie and all the Columbia Lions tuning in, what does this moment mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a huge honor to represent Columbia. The community, it really is like family, and everyone's supporting you. I got so many text messages after the match, and, it's just, doing it for Howie and the Columbia community and all the people who are supporting me from back home. It's just honestly amazing and on a huge honor.
No, it's so thoroughly deserved, and I mean this sincerely. I cannot wait to read the email that gets sent out because I am on that listserv. And again, we get the daily recaps, the weekly recaps of what's going on in Columbia tennis. You know what they get to say is going on right now? A national champion Lion has emerged. Michael Zhang, your 2024-25 NCAA singles champion. Could not happen to a more deserving young man. Congratulations to you, Michael, on a job well done.
Thank you so much, Alex.
pair of first years, and yet that's exactly what you're getting from Center and Fakih. And now the pressure's on the shoulders of the seniors. Elaine Chervinsky serving first here. As there's Melodie Collard snapping off a volley. Need more of that. If you're a Virginia fan tuning in, you need to see more of Collard asserting herself in this match. I don't want to say she needs to take over, because she can't do that unless Chervinsky's setting her up appropriately, but that's more like it if you're the Who's tuning in from afar. Ooh. Now a little tactical shift formation-wise as well. Yeah, I'll tell you what, down a set deficit, I expect Mr. Chervinsky to become a part of this match. And again, we talked about this with Elaine and Melodie yesterday. It's not just Mr. Chervinsky. The whole team for Virginia stayed this week. Not obviously just all three coaches. Coach O'Leary, Peachy, Carlos, Spranatsky, Gina Suarez Meligati, but of course, again, those who know why. No, she doesn't go by that, excuse me. Anyways, this Virginia team, it's a testament to their culture that everyone stuck around. But I'll tell you what, again, it's the fundamentals. I don't think I've seen Olivia Center miss a first volley today. And her and Kate Fakih, it's just how well they're closing. On top of the net, hands quick enough, reaction times there. It's been so crisp, so crisp. TCU holding 4-5-2. Again, that match available exclusively here on ESPN+. The Professor Chris Halioris on the call for that one. Here it's a 6-4, 2-1 lead for Center and Fakih. And yeah, that's more like it. Now, I had a coach who was very adamant. If you don't get passed down the line at least once, Alex, in every doubles match that you play, then you're not doing it right. And the aggression, the inclination there from Fakih to leak towards the center, that's why UCLA is where they are scoreboard-wise. So, yeah, she got past there, hand in the cookie jar, but indicative of, again, these foundational principles, so sound for the UCLA pairing. If you're Collard, if you're Chervinsky, how do you mix up the script? How do you break their rhythm? Ugh. I'm going to say something, and it feels bold. Olivia Center's the best player on the court right now. I am so impressed by her performance in this final. I love that pinch forward there from Chervinsky. Hands up. What's the worst that can happen? She gets hit. It's a tennis ball. It doesn't hurt that bad. Bruises last a week. Trophies last forever. That's a winning play. Virginia holds for 2-all to keep pace, and that was a much-needed hold just to calm things down. But now Virginia's getting active. And even though she didn't touch a ball there, look at Melodie Collard's feet. Look at the footwork. It's a lesson to be learned for those of you tuning in at home. Proactivity is the name of the game in doubles. Even if you're not getting a touch there, it's the threat. The threat of Melodie Collard sets up 4 breakpoint chances. They head to Paris tomorrow to represent the USA in the Masters BNP Collegiate event. I believe our representatives for the USA, Michael Zhang of Columbia, Gavin Young of Michigan, Sebastian Gorsny are the men. I believe it's Mary Stoyana of Texas A&M, Savannah Broadus of Pepperdine, and I believe Amelia Honor of UCSB. One of my favorite events on the calendar, college tennis with an international flavor. Suppose we'll worry about that next week. For now, Virginia trying to consolidate a break lead and for the first time put some scoreboard pressure on these young Bruins. Now you're starting to hear some Horned Frogs chants in the backgrounds. Again, the TCU Horned Frogs competing here for a national championship. Fort Worth, their campus. I Googled it, about 80 minutes away. Nice to see them coming out to support some Frogs here on a beautiful Sunday for tennis. Game point chances here for Chervinsky. Collard to consolidate. Who's consolidate? 4-2 lead now for the fourth years here in set number 2. Alex Gruskin here. What a day of tennis it's already been. Vidmanova, Zhang, each number 2 seeds entering the field, each national champions. Dare I say the Who's have the mo. Feels like a pretty pivotal 30-all point here. Virginia start to create some separation here in set number 2. Knock on the door of forcing a decider. Very well done, and every time Mert, Broadus, and Chen, I'm fairly certain, went 3. Crawley and Tangillig, I'm fairly certain, won in straights. I was on the call for the 22 final. That went 3. The 21 final, I believe, went 3 as well. It's no ad doubles. Parity is a feat. You've grown to expect as Melodie Collard first point to the Who's. We go back full screen to it. Perfect hold for Melodie Collard. No questions asked. Here shortly. Again, a 5-3 lead here for Collard. Chervinsky looking to force a third set. Olivia Center, serving to extend the second. Certainly, I like the spot there on the serve. You're serving to Elaine Chervinsky. You're trying to find her backhand whenever possible. Drives her forehand so well through the court. Of course, when she's dictating with that forehand, it allows Collard to be springy at the net, and it allows her to leak towards the center. Oh, come on! I know I mentioned the Chervinsky forehand, but she could do that off that wing as well. We'll show you that backhand one more time. There's only one word to describe it. Thunderous. A thunderous backhand. She catches Fakih crossing. The Who's are 2 points away from forcing a third. Oh. Come on! Did I mention Melodie Collard's hands are ridiculous? Don't believe me? Let's watch that one more time. Collard says, go at me, I dare ya. And this low volley, I think you heard my visceral reaction. Just like, again, my coach used to always say, gotta get down like Saturday night. The knee bend, the hands, the drive, set points, hooves. Yeah, that's a heat check. That's a heat check. That's Steph Curry pulling up from 45 feet. That backhand line on the set point. Come on. Quarterfinals, they won in 3 sets. Semifinals, they won in 3 sets. Not sure whether they're going to end up in the winners or losers circle, but you felt like you could see this 3rd set coming. As I apologize for Elaine Chervinsky and Melodie Collard, it's been every match. First round against Washington, 10-7 in the 3rd. Second round against Georgia, 10-7 in the 3rd. Quarterfinals, 10-7 in the 3rd over UNC. Semifinals, 10-8 in the 3rd over Galis and Dudney. I'm making a mental note right now. 3rd set breakers in every match they played. If they do end up in the winner's circle and we have the chance to speak with them, I'm going to go ahead and guarantee that's a question I'm going to ask. A 5th 3rd set breaker for the UVA pairing of Melodie Collard and Elaine Chervinsky. This time, it'll be for a national championship. Well, in the meantime, I love that. The freshmen are bouncing. They're smiling. It's crunch time. Who wants it more? Chervinsky to serve first. Yep. 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 The power of proactivity. A little miscommunication there from center and Fakih. They both were too tight to the center. No pun intended. But right here, this ball, if you're Olivia Center, there's no communication there. That's probably got to be a switch. If not a switch, it's got to be a, hey, I'm back. Again, communication is everything in doubles. Early mini break to the Who's. Sometimes you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Collard always ready with the quick hands. 3-love. Interesting play there. With that Chervinsky forehand. Again, you're up 4-love. You might as well go for that ball. She lands that one line fairly. I think it's safe to say that's a point for the Hoos. UCLA gets on the board still 4-1 Virginia here. Remember, first 10 points, win by 2. They'll switch sides every 6. Leaked a little wide. They're just kind of jamming center with pace now. This is what the first set looked much more like. UCLA closing, asserting themselves. Now, you heard the apology there from center. That overhead going back at Collard wasn't personal. It's just business. That's the high percentage play there. They've just found a rhythm. I'm pretty sure a foot fault was called. Yeah. Olivia Center was ready to hit that overhead. I love that she's that locked in. That is why you pinch tightly. And you hear frustrated Collard, so annoying. It was a mishit, but that's why you pinch so tightly to the net. All you have to do is have your hands up. If the ball hits your racket and you're close enough to the net, it's just going over. They have to have, I think, this one as well. 4-6 here for the Bruins, serving Fakih, the freshman serving on the far side. Love it. This is what the first set looked much more like. UCLA closing, asserting themselves. Now, you heard the apology there from center. That overhead going back at Collard wasn't personal. It's just business. That's the high percentage play there. They've just found a rhythm. I'm pretty sure a foot fault was called. Yeah. Olivia Center was ready to hit that overhead. I love that she's that locked in. That is why you pinch tightly. And you hear frustrated Collard, so annoying. It was a mishit, but that's why you pinch so tightly to the net. All you have to do is have your hands up. If the ball hits your racket and you're close enough to the net, it's just going over. They have to have, I think, this one as well. 4-6 here for the Bruins serving. Fakih, the freshman, serving on the far side. Love it. Chervinsky asking the question of center, keeping her honest there going line. Both center, Collard looking to make the move and poach. Obviously, the footwork of Collard, I mean, her feet are just so active. 2 points on her racket. She'll serve up 7-4. They'll change ends after this point. 8-4 on the turn. All 4 of their victories leading into today's match. Third set tie-break victories. Has a team ever won the NCAA tournament winning every match in a third set? That's above my pay grade. But it does feel like a question worth asking. Match points, Hoos. First one fought off, and where has that been? I'm sure they're asking themselves right now. Sure, the opportunities have been minimal as Collard and Chervinsky have raised their aggression, but Fakih, the excellent move there. First match point fought off. Still 4 more here for Virginia. It's never how you want to see an NCAA championship earned, but so thoroughly deserved. Whose house? Whose house? University of Virginia's Melodie Collard, Elaine Chervinsky, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, no, 5 deciding set victories. 4-6, 6-3, 10-5. Your 2024-25 national champions.